Some people are born into love. Others are born into decisions they never made. Ruth was one of those children. She was barely 1 year old when she was taken from her parents' home. She was given to her father's elder sister. Not because she was unwanted, but because another woman longed for a child and could not have one. There were no papers, no formal adoption, no signatures, just family agreement. Her name was changed, so the world would believe she belonged there. A small change, but one that would follow her for the rest of her life. In her early years, life seemed normal. She was fed. She was clothed. She went to school. She laughed like other children in the village. And for a while, she almost felt like she belonged. But as Ruth grew older, she began to notice differences. The way people looked at her sometimes. The way conversations paused when she entered the room. The way her uncle would say things aloud, not unkindly, but with a way that reminded everyone of her place. "You are not really ours." Those words lingered. They followed her silently. Through childhood. Through every moment she wished she could just fit in. The house she lived in was always full. Many wives. Many children. Many voices. Yet Ruth often felt invisible. She would sit quietly on the steps, watching others laugh and play, trying to be part of the world around her. And yet, somehow, always separate. By the time she became a teenager, the home no longer felt safe for her heart. She learned to stay quiet, to observe, to endure. She watched the fights between the wives, the children competing for attention, the constant small tensions filling the walls of the house. Through it all, she learned an important truth. Life would not be easy. People would not always be fair. Sometimes, being invisible was safer than being noticed. One evening, something happened that changed everything. A line was crossed. Not with words, but with intention. Ruth realized then that staying was no longer an option. Her heart was racing. Her mind was spinning. She knew she could no longer endure the uncertainty, the constant reminders, the feeling that she did not belong anywhere. She began to think about leaving. She imagined the city, the freedom, the chance to make her own choices. When the opportunity came to work in the city, she left without hesitation. The morning she stepped outside the compound, she paused. The village looked quiet and sleepy, bathed in the soft orange glow of sunrise. Dust rose from the path as she walked, carrying only a small bag. Her heart was filled with fear and hope. Living felt like breathing again, like stepping into a new life she had only imagined in dreams. But freedom did not come gently. After weeks of working, she discovered her earnings were not hers to keep. They were to be sent back to the people she had escaped from. Shock and betrayal gripped her chest. Her palms were sweaty. Her heart pounded. For a moment, she wondered if she had made a mistake. But then she remembered the years of quiet endurance. The loneliness. The feeling of being invisible. The line that had been crossed. She could not go back. She would not go back. That night, Ruth made another decision. She left quietly. No argument. No explanation. Just a young woman walking into uncertainty, with nothing but a small bag and courage in her chest. The streets of the city were unfamiliar and dark, but she held her head high. Every step felt heavy, and yet each step carried a strange thrill, a mix of fear and freedom. She found shelter at a friend's house that night. The floor was hard. The blankets were thin, but it was safe. For the first time in years, Ruth felt a glimmer of control over her life. She had survived her childhood. She had survived the home she did not belong to. And now, she would survive the city. Ruth did not know what awaited her. She did not know the hardships, the loneliness, the moments of doubt. She did not know the choices she would face, choices that could have broken her spirit. But she did know one thing. She would not be invisible anymore. She would not let anyone decide her worth. She would fight to become someone she could be proud of, even if the world tried to stop her. And so, her journey began. Alone. Afraid. But determined. Ruth was stepping into a new life. A life of freedom. A life of struggle. A life of quiet strength. And that was only the beginning. Ruth had no idea that the road ahead would demand more strength than she had ever known. She would face love that came with conditions, survival that came with sacrifice, and choices that would change her life forever. In the next episode, Ruth steps into the city, alone, uncertain, and determined not to go back. If you believe that strength can grow from pain, if you believe that some stories deserve to be heard, please subscribe to this channel and join me for episode 2. Because Ruth's journey has only just begun. This is Me by Funmi. Stories of strength, survival, and becoming.